Hi everybody, Levi Clay here, and I'm back again to do another Year of Gear video. We're looking at some more 2020 guitars today, and to be honest, this is more of an opportunity for me to talk about an artist. We're going to be talking about Devin Townsend today. It will give me an opportunity to gush about Devin without having to resort to pretending to react to the Kingdom video, which is what every up-and-coming YouTuber seems to do nowadays in order to, get some views, because apparently that's fair use. Anyway, so let's get on with it. Who is Devin Townsend? And what have we got to talk about with Devin today? Well, Devin Townsend, absolutely fabulous musician out of Canada. He has a long history in the industry. He performed with Steve Vai for a very long time. Well, I say a long time. He performed with Steve Vai for a while as the singer in his band. Went on to do his own music, probably most notably on the metal scene with Strapping Young Lad. And then his solo career, the Devin Townsend Project, and also just Devin Townsend. A long career in producing his own music and a fabulous composer. I'm not going to sit here, as I say, and watch him performing Kingdom and pretend to be surprised by it, because I know how wonderful Devin is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to link below to two Devin videos for you to go and check out. One, of course, will be that EMG Kingdom video, because that's a great introduction to Devin's music. But actually, I think his latest single, the song Why, is one of the most beautiful songs I've ever listened to. And I'm not saying this, to get attention. Genuinely, I struggled to watch the music video to this one and not cry by the end of it. I'm not talking streaming tears, but this is one that really emotionally connects with me. Absolutely beautiful piece of music, incredible voice, of course, and telling a wonderful story, visual companion to the audio, a story of loneliness and rejection and feeling irrelevant, etc. So incredible music video, incredible song, well worth checking out. Anyway, let's talk about Devin's signature guitars. So Devin has played Framus guitars for a very long time and has some very flamboyant signature models with the company, or very flamboyant custom shop models with the company, I should say, because Devin is all about the performance. When you watch Devin's live shows, I saw Devin recently and it was one of the best gigs I've ever been to. He is all about that live show. So whether it's the Ziltoid at the Royal Albert Hall or the Retinal Circus, whenever you watch something Devin related, it's going to be as much about the visual as it is about the audio. So his Stormbender signature model is available in various different levels, and it's always been a very expensive guitar. I'm on screen right now. I have the master-built Devin Townsend Stormbender signature guitar. This beautiful guitar, Evertune bridge on it, cool inlays, definitely has a unique look about it, set neck, etc., etc. This guitar comes in at €6,680. You'll need to do relevant currency conversion, of course, to know what that is in your local currency, but that's a lot of money. That really is a lot of money. And I'm sure most people can't afford that. Now, of course, there is a slightly cheaper version. Well, it's almost half the price. This is the Team Built Artist Series Devin Townsend Stormbender model. Still with the Evertune bridge. Similar in design, but nowhere near as complicated as the Master Built version. This one comes in at €3,320, which is still a lot of money, but certainly more attainable, shall we say, for the Devin Townsend fans. But of course, the struggle with artist models is, getting something that is in line with what the artist plays, but is also something achievable by the average fan. So Framus has now released the Framus D-Series artist line, Devin Townsend Stormbender. So I've got this on screen right now, as you can see. Now, your first thoughts when you look at this are probably going to be that it looks very different to the previous models, in that there's not the fancy inlay on the fretboard, and probably most notably, it doesn't come with the Evertune bridge, which is something that Devin is particularly vocal about. So the guitar features a mahogany body with a 4A flamed maple veneer top in a solid black high polish finish, and a set maple neck with a 22 fret tiger stripe ebony fingerboard with 12-inch radius. It is worth pointing out that the Framus D-Series are manufactured in China, though of course the company say that they are manufactured with the same build quality as instruments of the Warwick Rock Bass series. It does come with the Fishman-Fluence Devin Townsend signature pickups, volume, tone control, push-pull functionality, etc. Certainly an interesting guitar if you are a fan of Devin Townsend. But most interestingly, the price on it, if I just bring that up for myself, is under €1,500. So I'm thinking that's probably about what, £1,200, which will be what, $1,700, somewhere around there. As I say, you'll have to check that one yourself. I am not a currency converter. But yeah, this is certainly a much more affordable Devin Townsend signature. Now, will I be looking to purchase this myself? Probably not, mainly because I have a metric ton of guitars that don't have Floyd Roses or don't have floating bridges on them. 2020 is going to be the year that I need to get a guitar that has a tremolo, probably. So this probably isn't going to be something that suits my needs. But if you are a big Devin Townsend fan, this is probably going to be a great option for you, and I would recommend that you try, if you get the opportunity to give one of these a go. Framus are not one of the big players when it comes to guitar manufacturer. They are certainly not one of the, it's not Ibanez or Gibson, etc. And I think they're often forgotten when it comes to people looking to go out and spend a lot of money on a nice guitar. And I would recommend that you go and give this stuff a try. I've played some of the Framus stuff, and it's always been of decent quality, like good quality stuff. So if you can pick up something a little bit more unique for yourself than just going for your typical whatever the top of the line RG is, or the Steve Vai model, or whatever it is that you've been considering purchasing, something like this has a little bit more character to it, in my opinion. And yeah, it's going to fly the flag for an incredible musician like Devin Townsend. So guys, what do you think about this particular model? And more importantly, what do you think about Devin Townsend? Are you a fan of his music? Are you a fan of his work? Are there things that you would recommend checking out? Recommend for either me or for other people watching this video? Comment in that comment section below. I'm a huge fan of the Empath album, which is his latest album. It's an album about overcoming depression, and I've been having a rough time for the last 6 months or so. So that album really came out at the right time for me. It really impacted me. When I saw him live, he did the song Spirits Will Collide, I'm sure it's called. But it wasn't full band. It was just him and backup singers, sort of 3 female backing vocalists, and it broke me. It absolutely broke me seeing it live. So to see someone as musically talented as Devin, someone that has the ability to scream and shout and play the heaviest of things, but then also play the most tender of things that can really touch you, and have a great sense of humour and personality by all accounts, deserves a lot more attention. So yeah, let us know in that comment section below, and hopefully we can get some more people into Devin's wonderful music. Now, lastly, I just want to say a huge thank you to some of my supporters over on Patreon. You can check me out in the link in the description and support me for as little as $1, which is a great way to help out the channel, or you could get your name on that list, etc, etc. If that doesn't appeal to you, then you can always head on over to Amazon and search for Levi Clay. You will find one of my books. You'll probably find many of my books, probably most notably my new book, 100 Slide Licks for Blues Guitar, which is worth checking out too. I'll get rid of that. As usual, you can check me out on Patreon by clicking this button up here. You can subscribe by clicking this button down here, and I will put 2 of Devin Townsend's videos here and here. Please do go and check them out. 2020 should be the year that you discover new music. 2020 should be the year that you find and fall in love with something new. And there is no better place, if you're unfamiliar, than to check out Devin's work. Much love, guys, and I will see you for another video soon. Laters.